Hey guys, it's Gameface here and welcome back to episode 9 of my Manchester City career mode. Now today's episode we're going to be playing plenty of matches, getting a little bit further through December and hopefully towards January as well if we can. Playing this game against Swansea and hopefully trying to recover from a bit of a disappointing result, a disappointing performance shall we say, against Man United last episode where we drew 2-2, which didn't quite perform how I was after, but we are still obviously work in progress a little bit with this team at times. There's still a lot of places where we can improve and that's what we're going to try and do in today's episode. Before we go any further though, if we could try and hit 75 likes then I'd really appreciate it. Also please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter at GamefaceHD and on Instagram at GamefaceHD as well. And let's crack on with things. Let's get straight to this game against Swansea. This is the team we're going to go with. Had to make some changes having played just 2 or 3 days ago against United. Ederson starts in goal. We've got Germany going to play right back here. Got Company, Stones and Mendy in defence. Gundogan, Foden and David Silva with Diaz, Jesus and Bernardo as our front three. Let's go on the game. Let's try and get ourselves 3 points despite those changes. We are in a good league position, so we should hopefully try and extend it here. Okay, let's go for this game against Swansea at the Liberty Stadium. Let's get ourselves a win here. We really should win this game against Swansea. It's not always guaranteed though, especially when you've made changes like we have, so I guess we'll wait and find out. We might even look to a change formation because they are going to sit back a little bit and play a 5-4-1 by the looks of it. Bernardo Silva to David Silva, shoots, saved well by the goalkeeper actually. Gets a really strong save on it, out for a corner. Let's play this one short with Gundogan. He'll play to Bernardo, he's going to cross this in. It's a good delivery, but the goalkeeper gets it far too easily. Bernardo looking to Jesus, using his pace here. Jesus 1-on-1 and he scores 1-0, 14 minutes in. We've done fantastically well there to break down this packed Swansea defence. 5 at the back, 4 in front of them. And found a way through here. Just a great pass. Open them up, trying to stretch the team a little bit and find gaps in between those banks of 5 and 4. Really impressive stuff there. Jesus just using his pace, getting past the centre-back. And from then on, it's pretty easy actually. You can see how far out positions some of our players are. But a good strike for Jesus makes it 1-0. Chance here for Swansea to respond. No, this isn't good. What a save, Ederson. Wow, I thought we were going to equalise there. That came out of nothing. And they have got themselves a corner as well. Ayew to deliver into the box. Company's there to mark and should head clear. Still got it. Got to make sure we can get this one out. And Company will do that again. Ki Sung-young. Oh, another good save. David Silva into Jesus. Looking back to David Silva. Oh, good save. Foden still has it here. Looking for the right pass. Now out to Diaz. Diaz to cross. Chance here for David Silva. Heads into the goalkeeper's arms. No, good chance here for Narsing. Company's trying to stop the attack. Oof, a little bit too hefty there from Company. Chance here off the bar. Clear that one away, please. Not straight back to them. This isn't good. Come on. Jesus into David Silva. David Silva just floating around here. Still a chance. Is he onside though? Oh, I think he was as well. What a chance that was. They might be Foden with the shot. It's half-time, winning the game 1-0. There's no doubt we could be winning by more for sure, as I always say, really, because we've always missed chances. That seems to be a big problem for us. But we are in a good position. We're dominating the game. We've got to be careful, though, because we're not clearing our lines very well. That's a big issue for us right now, where we just can't seem to get the ball out of our box, and that shouldn't really be the way it is. So we need to be careful with that, because Swansea are pretty relentless at keeping the ball in a good area of the pitch for them. Jesus running forward. Great chance for Jesus to shoot and score. There we go, 2-0. Early on in the second half, we needed that second goal. Jesus produces it again. He's 1 away from a hat-trick now. But a much better start to the second half. We've scored after 4 minutes. And we've given ourselves a better lead. Okay, all 3 changes now. Leo, Gracia and also Fernandinho to come on. We'll take off Duhani and we'll also take off David Silva and Diaz as well. Jesus goes over to the right-hand side now for the final 20 minutes or so. Just making a few changes. Foden stays on the pitch and plays as a midfielder alongside Gracia. And we're just going to give some of the younger players a bit of a chance. Jesus, great chance here. Looking for a cutback opportunity. Oh, the young right back was so close. He's still on the pitch as well. We might even have time for these changes to be made. There's only 7 minutes to go now. And that's a really good chance for him to get his first goal. Let's just hoof it out. We'll have 5 minutes on the pitch. That's it, we've won the game 2-0. It's enough to get ourselves 3 points. Got a clean sheet as well from that game. So it's pretty impressive how he played. As always, there could have been more goals in our favour, but a better second half for us. We controlled the game more often, and we didn't have the issues we had in the first half, where Swansea were keeping the ball and penning us in a little bit at times. They did a good job of that, to be fair to them, but luckily we managed to see ourselves through the second half without any big issues, really. Okay, so on to the next game now against Tottenham. They're second in the league at the moment, so obviously this is a game versus first and second, so it's a big match for us. We're going to go with this formation, the 3-4-3 formation. We're going to go Edison in goal, John Stones, Boateng, Laporte in defence, Kyle Walker, De Bruyne, Fernandinho, and Delph in midfield, with Sterling, Sané, Aguero as our front three. This is our bench: Otamendi, Jorginho, Gundogan, David Silva, Mahrez, Bernardo and Jesus. So we'll go with that. Hopefully going to come away with 3 points here against Spurs. Got a feeling it might be like 7 points in front of them, but I'll just check. Okay, so they have a game in hand. If they were to win the game in hand, we would only be 5 points in front of them. But right now we are 8 points in front, which is good. We can hopefully try and extend that with a victory here. Okay, let's go at this game at the Etihad Stadium against Tottenham, hoping for a big victory here for us. Obviously, the last time we played a big team against United, we didn't play so well. We ended up actually losing for most of the game, but went on to draw the match 2-2. So we've got to try and redeem ourselves after that match a little bit. Hopefully get a good performance and a good scoreline. Maybe even a clean sheet. Go on, Sterling. Well played. Still going. Oh, dribbles off the pitch. That was a really good bit of play, actually. Won it back in a good position. Yes, well played, Sané. Now into Aguero. Sané got fouled. No. Just terrible communication between the two attackers again. I can't believe how many good positions we've won the ball back in. We've just not used them at all. We've wasted so many chances here. We have picked at the ball in such good areas as well at times. De Bruyne looked to try and create something here. Sané. Oh, chance, but blocked. Well headed down by De Bruyne. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. 1-0. Wasn't too sure we were going to make it a way through there, but we managed to find a way through that defence. I opened them up. Leroy Sané scores. It's a great finish. 10 minutes left of the first half, and we have taken the lead. Fantastic pass through to Sané, and a really good finish as well. Good to see we finally take a chance. I mean, we could have had a couple more. De Bruyne just opens them up with this pass. Look at that. Brilliant. Okay, half-time, winning the game 1-0, in a good position right now to be in front, obviously, against Tottenham. They've not actually had that many chances, neither have we, though, but I still feel like we had some great positions that we were in where we could have done a little bit more, and we should have done, but hopefully the second half we can actually get a second and maybe third. De Bruyne into Aguero, and there we go, that's the second goal. De Bruyne gets the second assist as well. Fantastic bit of play there, good little 1-2 between Aguero and De Bruyne. Opens up some space, the finisher's quality as well from Aguero, and we doubled our lead. And again, very early on in the second half, very similar to the last game. A fantastic bit of play here from De Bruyne and Aguero, look at this. In fact, there was Sterling involved as well. Really, really good bit of play, and we get the second goal. Okay, Aguero to come off now, we'll bring on Mahrez, put him on the left-hand side. Sané will go play up front for us as well. And I think we might just bring on Gundogan and take off De Bruyne, and they'll be the first two changes, maybe the last two as well, with 20 minutes to go. I've just seen actually Fernandinho just picked up a card, so we'll take off Fernandinho instead, bring on Kevin De Bruyne and let him play again. Sané nods down to Mahrez, chance here for the front three to attack. Looking back to Sané, oh, intercepted. Here we go, counter-attack, 2 minutes to go. Sané, for some reason, can't run. Don't know what's going on there, just seemed to slow down. And he's really struggling, he's not got any pace left. This is full pelt, apparently. That's it, finishes 2-0 once again, unable to get that third goal, which is frustrating for us, because we probably could have got it. Good chances for us once again in that game that we didn't take, but main thing is we continue to win, continue to get clean sheets as well. This is a big victory for us. You know, Tottenham are a great team, and we did manage to comfortably win against them, which was good. They did have 1 or 2 chances themselves. They hit the bar and hit the post and things, but in general, it always looks like we're going to win that game. Okay, so this next game now against Bournemouth, and we only make 1 change from the last team. Otamendi in and John Stones out. And that's it, basically. Let's get on with the game, hopefully get ourselves another 3 points. Obviously, we are quite far in front of Tottenham now in particular. Managed to get ourselves a few points in front of them and United. You can see the table here. Somehow found ourselves 11 points in front of Spurs, which is a surprise. So yeah, Spurs are basically 11 points behind now. United are 3 points behind us, but with a game in hand, so we could be 6 points in front if we beat Bournemouth here. Let's go with the game, let's try and beat them. Okay, here we go for this game against Bournemouth at the Etihad. Let's get going. Let's try and continue our winning streak in today's episode with another victory here. Well played, Kyle Walker. Great position to win it back. Now to drive the team forward here. Needs another runner, can he find it? Sané, oh, loses it. Okay, slight tweak to the formation. I've noticed that Sané and Sterling in recent games have tucked in a little bit too much, so I'm going to spread them out wide again. They got a little bit too close to Aguero and kind of restricted his runs a little bit, so we're going to go with that slight tweak very early on here. Kyle Walker into Aguero, crossing this. Oh, so close. Sané over to Sterling, that's much better. Sterling now coming inside. Chances, Sterling saved. Should have scored that. Really should do better. There we go, Sané's through now. Could this be a goal before half-time? On the stroke of half-time, Sané off the bar and in. There we go, what a finish from Leroy Sané. Scores, it's 1-0, we're in front for the first time. I've managed to finally take the lead here in this game. Impressed by the little move there. Obviously it was good to finally find a way of getting on the last man and then finding that run through. Great bit of pace shown from Sané, and the finish is top quality, no chance of save here, off the bar and in, 1-0. Half-time, winning the game 1-0, obviously good position. Let's move on to the second half. Aguero, De Bruyne, chance, oh, just over the bar. So close, need that second now. Well played, De Bruyne over to Kyle Walker. Chance here, Kyle Walker waiting for the cutback and got cut off. So close again. Every time it seems like we're going to get that second, it just gets intercepted or we just miss. It's unbelievable how difficult we're making it look to get the second, third goal. We're struggling to build on our leads at the moment. We've seen it in the last 2 games now where we've not got any more than the second goal, which you probably expect given some of the scenarios we've got into, so it's really annoying that we're not actually finishing those chances as we should be. We're only 1-0 up against Bournemouth here, we should be doing much better than this. Gonna make some changes, there's 20 minutes to try and get a few more goals. It's unlikely, but obviously we have quite a tricky difficulty as well, which isn't going to help things out here. We'll make some changes now, I'm just deciding what to do. Okay, Mahrez, Jesus and Gundogan to come on. We're going to take off Otamendi, Delph and De Bruyne. Heavy attacking changes. I know we're winning the game, but I want to win by more, and that's what I'm going to try and do here. So we go 2 at the back, which again is risky. We're only 1 goal up, but I'm going to go with it anyway. Mahrez is going to play a little bit further forward. I mean, this is particularly risky because you're at a stage in the game now where Bournemouth don't have anything to lose. And so they're just going to throw everyone forward against our 2 at the back, which will probably backfire, but I'm prepared for that, so we'll just wait and see. Gundogan trying a delivery. This is actually the best corner we've had all game, but unfortunately the header is pretty bad. Kyle Walker into Gundogan. Now to Fernandinho. Here we go, big chance for us here. Mahrez over to Sané, has to be the goal. Oh, saved. What the hell is that? Throwing himself around on the floor. Is that Neymar? Chance for Sterling again, lots of bodies in the middle here. Cut out again, and then a sort of scissor kick type thing that was saved. Chance for Bournemouth late on. It's cleared off the line. Wow, shouldn't be that close. Counter, come on. Sané's got off the pace in him here. Charlie Daniels trying to catch him up, for God's sake. Oh, no, we're not going anywhere, are we? No. Aguero waiting for Jesus to make the run. He's not going to. Aguero shoots. Oh, that was really close. So close to that goal there. That's it, finishes 1-0. Not the thrashing I was after. I wanted to get more goals, and actually we looked likely again, but when we obviously made those changes, it helped us massively. Loads more players going forward. We had plenty of chances again in those moments. We didn't take them. It's frustrating, but obviously we know what the difficulty is. Also, I think most of you guys know what the difficulty is. It's obviously a legendary. Sliders are well in favour of the opposition, and the goalkeeper sliders in particular are quite tricky. It's just the reason why we're not scoring that many goals, or not as many goals as I was hoping for. So maybe we look to adjust that. I'm not really too sure. Certainly for now, it seems like we're in a fairly good balance, but still really would expect us to score more of the chances. Okay, this week we did some player drills and we see our young right back up to 67 overall. Great to see the continued progress. Foden and Diaz actually went up an overall at the start of the episode or before the episode was recorded. It's good to see as well, continuing their growth at the club. Again, it's Newcastle ready for next episode. Not going to have time this episode, unfortunately. You can see the league table here as well. We are currently 6 points in front of Man United and then a massive 11 points in front of Spurs, which has come from nowhere really, but I'm really pleased that we are that far in front. And so I guess that's everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Next episode we will get into the January transfer window as well, so that should be exciting. Leave your suggestions in the comments section below and I'll read and reply as usual. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 75 likes on today's episode, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching and goodbye.